friend got angry that you didn't indulge him. He tried to force me to explain the research to him and things quickly got out of hand. I still think I made the right choice. You probably wouldn't understand your notes anyway. Of course you did. Writing unnecessary documentation would take at least half my day. I can't afford that. So, heard the news? We might have a cure for you. We might have a cure for you. Look at us. No problem we can't solve, right? Amazing what modern science can do nowadays, man. Extracting brain. Looks like I found an alternative treatment for you. Yeah, brain implants. This is going from bad to worse. You know what? I just want to live, okay? So, how are you settling in? Well, you know who I am, so you probably know I can't. But looking at the state of things, Look, want to make it better? Stop whining and get to work. Yeah. You and your gritted teeth ethics. Everyone's so goddamn self-righteous in here. You must have had a bummer of a life. Looks like we were both running away from our lives. Just for very different reasons. And it looks like I made it, huh? I mean... That's right. Time to make a fresh start. Now that's what I call a lucky break. So, you're one of us? Now what are you getting at? Because I gotta warn you, I don't do team spirit. Relax. All I'm saying is that I can offer you the lightest job in this base if you promise to do your duties well. Stay out of trouble's way, and when we get back to Earth, you'll be your own man. How's that sound? That really sounds like we share those genes. You know how to make a deal, man. My bouncer license may be forged, but my Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt, that ain't. So, let him come. So, yes, here it is. We still need to wait a little for the brain cells to mature fully. How long? They need to be ready for our meeting. We're running out of time. You scanned the brain for the mutation. Yes, it's all clear. And the cortex shows no signs of activity, which is good. What happens then? We extract the brain tissue, process it according to Maxwell's formula, and start administering the treatment. Of course, we will have to dispose of the body. Whoa! What the fuck? Looks like I didn't use enough sedative. Let me just, There. Damn it. I hope it didn't activate the cortex. We need to hurry up, in case the mutation... Calm down. Instructions from Maxwell make it very clear that the cells need time. We only have one shot at this. Now,
I've used enough sedative to put a horse to sleep, so even if the cortex did light up for a moment, it's inactive now. And I'll make sure it stays that way. Look, we can't get thrown off balance. Not now, when we're so close.
Okay. You're right. You can't tell anyone about this incident, okay? They need to take the cure. I know some of them were against it. This would make them freak out even more.
What incident? I didn't see anything. Did you?
Okay. Good.
Let's just allow the brain cells to mature and communicate the matter calmly to everyone at our meeting.
Sure. Fine.
My workplace is damaged. Should I work on this while you're scheduling repairs?
I have faith in you, Jan. You'll come up with a different way to treat us. So, heard the news? Yeah. I've heard. And I gotta say, it's kinda disturbing. Is it true you're considering creating this knocked out guy and retrieving his brain? Would you rather I let you all die? I'm not sure I want to live at all costs. I don't even know if I'd still have anyone to live for. So what do you want me to do? Stop trying? I don't know. You created this mess. You decide what to do. I found an alternative solution to your problem. The implants, right? Talk about a divisive idea. But I, for one, appreciate your effort. I found an alternative solution to your problem. I know. The news stirred up some emotions. What are you gonna decide? I think I prefer to follow Maxwell's instructions. The implants would be too risky for you. I'm not afraid of risk. Losing my moral compass scares me more. Hey man, I can see something's upsetting you.
Don't make it worse.
Love the attitude. So what can I mean...
Oh, I don't know, Jan.
Must be annoying to live in such a confined space. Nowhere to hide.
Yeah, it's so great to be understood. Now, if you'd be so kind as to let me avoid... How are you still not...
Hey, man. You're clearly pissed. So? I'd like to help. How do you know? You know me. I exercise. What about team sports? We could organize something in the base. Better not be something that involves a ball, though. Yeah. Finally, a good movie.
Hey man, I was thinking, have you ever noticed how often we finish each other's sentences? Yeah, we have lived together. Wait.
Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next?
Making progress.
Would you like me to take care of that?
Hey, I found this thing that I took on the mission. Oh, man. You are full of surprises. Keeping a gift from the old man. Yeah. I don't... Even though... Our dad. 99% asshole. But he... fuck it. Well, that is... Okay, people. I wanted to hold this meeting to tell you that, well, we finally might have a cure for your condition.
Okay. Let's hope it's a good one. Let's hold off celebrating till we hear it.
We can use a treatment based on healthy brain tissue. For that purpose, we'd need to use the tabula rasa you've probably all seen occupy a space in the womb.
Great. Why don't you just hand us over for experiments already?
Let's be rational. Since we already have the tabula rasa, I say we use it. What else are we gonna do with an awareness-free body?
Use it? I don't like the sound of that. He's an alter, just like us. Even if he has no memories, how can we be sure he doesn't feel anything? Why should we care?
This dude doesn't even know he exists, for fuck's sake.
I agree that we should be rational. It's just that there's something so cold-blooded about this. I feel it's a line we shouldn't cross. Because once we do, there's no going back.
Just tell me we're not doing this. We're not taking his brain out. It's sickening.
We are doing it. That's my decision.
Oh, so you've decided for us, without even giving us an alternative. That is so smart. I expected more understanding from you, man.
Mark my words. It's downhill from here.
Seriously, people. Why are we so fuddy-duddy about this?
Let's stop wasting time and get on with it. We knew from the start we weren't born into a fairy tale.
Exactly. We weren't born into a fairy tale. Because we weren't born at all. We were just created to prolong this loser's meaningless life. Truth is...
Make way for the doctor.
He's breathing. Get him some water.
It's getting worse. We need a cure now. What's your call?
Let's go for Maxwell's recipe.
Good. I'll get tabula rasa ready for the procedure. Keep your fingers crossed.
Okay, everything's prepped. He's not showing signs of waking up again?
No, nothing. I've given him more sedatives just to be on the safe side. You want to say something before I proceed?
I don't know. Oh, just do it.
Okay.
Here goes.
And that's it. Almost. I'm taking it to the lab to create Maxwell's magic potion.
Is he?
Yes. He's dead. But don't worry, he didn't feel a thing.
خب بچه ها
wanted to talk? What's up? Yeah. Remember when I promised you to do my job well? Yeah? What's going on? I think we got ourselves a food thief. And I did notice supplies were disappearing mysteriously. Thanks for bringing it up, but, one of us? I know you've come a long way with some of these guys, but I'm just reporting what I'm seeing. Unless the scientist accidentally bred some mice in his lab, there's no other explanation. Some cheeky bastard is helping himself to extra rations. What do you suggest? Well, I've never been a thief, but sticking to the rules was never my kind of thing. So nothing pissed me off more than surveillance cameras, which is why we should use them. Okay, let's do it then. Good. Now, in order for this to work, you're gonna have to set up a surveillance desk for me. I'm gonna have to. Right. And remember. So, how do you feel after the procedure? Like a newborn babe. Seriously, man, I feel... Are you sure this... Because this morning I even came up with... So, how do you feel? Fine. Look, I know you're not happy with my decision, but I have my reasons. Yeah, of course. I don't think there's much more to say. I'm kind of busy, so yeah. I had a nightmare.
Looks like I'm done. Should I go there now?
Hey, how do you... Well, to be fair, but I can't shake off. It was a rip. I don't need your sermons. All I'm interested in is if the... Yeah. Life will go on. I fear things will get...
Something's malfunctioning here. Should I change my workstation?
So, how are you feeling?
I don't want to think about it. Fuck! It was a mistake. Can't get rid of you.
باشه ببینم تکالیف ما درست میکنیم. بذار با هم بشارت سفر سه
Wake up, sleepyhead. Bedtime's over. What happened? Do you know where you are? Who you are? Do you remember anything? Please. What next? Gonna ask me about my name and role on this mission? Of course I remember. I mean, up to a point. Oh, shit. Oh, my chest. Careful. You took a heavy blow there. Yeah. I remember the technician. But why? Did he attack me? Yes. And it looks like he'd been planning this for some time now. Repairing the tour vehicle while you weren't watching. Filling it up with stolen supplies. And then, when the time came, he just knocked you down and simply took off into the desert. Took off with our supplies, and you just stood and watched? No, I was busy fighting for your life. That blow caught you off balance. You fell and punctured your helmet. You were suffocating. Luckily, we had some Madrigal in the med bay. Well, at least I thought that would work. But after the injection, you just turned blue and started shaking all over. Of course I did. I'm allergic to Adrical. Yes, well, I know that now. I'll probably need to get tested too when I'm back on Earth. Wait. How did you find out? From someone who knows you best. I called Lena. You talked to Lena? Yes. Fortunately, all of this happened before we got lost and communications died. We're lost? The navigation system's down. The storm is everywhere. We've been circling blindly for days. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but frankly, the base is close to breaking down. The storm's been putting it under a lot of pressure, and supplies are at a critical level. It's been quite intense. Is there no good news at all? I mean, we're closer to the finish line, right? We just need to figure out how to get out of the storm. Sure. Easy as that. Just so you know, with all the time we've lost, I'd say we need to stop drifting aimlessly. Well, oh, what is it? Tabula rasa. While I was busy tending to you, he missed his dose of sedative, and so don't be surprised to find him. He's like everything at the moment. Okay, I was hoping, but I suppose it's gonna take more than. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm not superhuman, you know. How am I supposed to suddenly know what to do? Well, superhuman or not, you're still gonna have to bite the bullet. I didn't want to stress you immediately after you woke. Some messages. In the comms room. Okay. What's in them? Just...
Message for Jan Dolsky, corporate ID 4672B. My name is Agatha Wilson, and I have received some very unfortunate. I do hope you realize It is vital that we speak. Otherwise, the board will have to qualify your actions.
What the fuck, Jan? What the... They know everything. But I thought we were... I thought we had... That is some deep, deep shit you got, Maxwell. And stabbing him in the back like that? Without any warning after... Me? This is my last call. They've decided I won't be able to talk to anyone, do anything. Not until someone... You know, I thought you'd have the gut, but no. At least... And that you bring enough for those bastards to share.
So, apparently you're unconscious. I just had them... What the fuck? Did you... You... And...
Find me when you're done with those calls.
Looks like the mess is bigger than I thought.
Yes, we've waited long enough for you to come to, but we need decisions fast. What's the plan?
Actually, I was hoping you'd suggest something. Those messages from Earth didn't help.
I have no idea. I never thought I'd say it, but I miss the technician. I knew that navigation system inside out. We'll be fine without him. That's what I'm counting on. Because we can't afford... This is not a joke. The mission, Rapidium, you've decided to trust the corporation. We implanted their tech in our heads, losing a part of the team in the process. I'd hate to know it was all for nothing.
Decided. There was so much pressure on me, and neither solution seemed like... I wish. I really believe... I'm sorry. As your cap...
No need to blame yourself. Apparently there was...
What do you mean?
Just take a look at the branchings available in the QC. You can find all sorts of walk... But a captain? No. It was...
Huh. Sounds sad.
Oh, this...
What?
That code we got from Maxwell to upgrade the Qs. He and Lucas used the mind records in a complete...
You're not really thinking we should try and repeat that?
Oh, I agree it could be dangerous, but...
Fine. I'll do it. What's the plan?
It's hard to call it a plan. Just go into the womb, I'll plug you in, load Maxwell's code, and... improvise.
Testing on production? Doesn't sound like your standards.
Oh, I had to say goodbye to my standards the moment I woke up in this base.
It's a relief to see you stayed. Of course. I'm not afraid of being exposed to the corporation. But nothing's working, Jan. Why are we even here?
مورد نحیم شدیم اونجا که رو ساختیم روان.
All right, I'm activating the procedure. Any last words?
Yeah, is it okay to have second thoughts about... Oh, right. My
بچه ها. چون اگه داره مغزش کار انجام بده.
Is it over?
Hello? Anybody here?
The bass has stopped. I should check outside. Ah, shit. We're still in the storm. What the hell? Hey, someone's there. Wait. Am I losing my mind? Damn it. What was that? Hey, is that a baby? What's going on here? I recognize this.
You're no good. Hear that? No good! No good! Mom. No matter what I do, you're gone.
Maybe you should have run faster.
What the hell?
Who are you? What are you doing here? I am you, Jan. Just different. Am I dead? No. You're just lost in the desert, remember? But where am I? Still in the base or somewhere else? You're right here. Where else would you be? The better question is, why are you here? I wanted to change things. Become a better man. Someone who knows what to do. A better man. You can't just start being someone else all of a sudden. Didn't Pops teach you that? I'm not my father. Maybe not. Aren't you doing what he did all his life? Waiting for a miracle to happen and change everything. I wasn't waiting for a miracle. I chose to turn to science. That's a huge difference. Do you really believe that? That you're the architect of your own fate? What if deciding, making choices was never anything more than just an illusion? It's crossed your mind, hasn't it? Does it really matter what I do, where I go, what I say? Am I the captain of my ship? Does it take its own course regardless of what I do? My choices are real. My altars are proof of that. Hey, wait, how? How do you know what I'm going to say? Cut it out. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. But you haven't been listening carefully. I told you. I'm you. It breaks my heart to see you so absorbed in that whole what if business. Using your altars to revisit problems you couldn't solve. You've been very busy. But still, instead of moving forward, you end up here, stuck in your past. How is that? I know now that I could have been there for her. If I had taken a different path. She's gone, Jan. She always was. There was never anything you could have done. Where's he gone? Oh, this is crazy. Is that you?
Was a mistake. Why didn't you fight for us? We weren't meant for each other. I tried.
What is going on with me?
It's over. Fight for us. It's over. I tried.
Don't go. Wait. I guess you two just weren't meant to be together. You again? Come here to make fun of my failures. Not my fault you're caught up in their loop. In that big round base of yours. I'm moving forward. Yes. To stop short on the wrong side of a precipice. Can't you see that you never were good enough for her? Her parents were mad at her when she dumped that law student for you. The unemployed miner's son with no prospects. And you wanted to impress them with what? A house with a garden, a steady job in a corporation? Is that why you were so afraid of losing that house and going abroad with her? Because you knew her parents wouldn't respect you? Just look at your altars. Don't you think any one of them would impress her more than the average boring Yandolski?
She fell in love with the person I was, not with who I could have been.
Love. Such a big word. Was it real love, though? Can you even tell what's real? How many times did you wonder that maybe you're not the original Jan? That there had to be someone else, a version of you who actually deserved to live, to be loved. Because he always knew what to do, because he never made mistakes. Maybe that way he was worthy of his father's love.
That's cruel. Why are you doing this?
Me? Jan. Didn't I already tell you that I'm you? Nothing more, nothing less. I'm just saying what you're thinking.
Hey! Please, don't go! What the fuck? No! Where are you going? Hey, you.
Don't quit now!
I'm suffocating!
Run faster!
Ready now! Help me! I'm suffocating! I need air! Help me! I'm suffocating! John!
Help me! Help! God, please! It's your captain! Open the door! Please! Don't let me die!
Sorry, Captain. I can't help you. I'm sorry.
They were dead before you got to them.
Why did I survive, not any one of them?
Someone had to.
All this time, and I still don't understand what happened.
I'm sure you have some smart theories up your sleeve. Go ahead. Hit me.
Maybe there was no reason at all. It was just an accident. Like most things.
Maybe it was. You see, I think that deep down, you know what happened. The answers were always there, in front of you. But instead of piecing them together, you preferred to look away.
What answers? What are you talking about?
You know there was an oxygen leak during the landing. You got that information. And you also know what the quantum computer is, how it operates, what its main purpose is.
To bring back rubidium. At all costs.
That's right. Its role is to ensure the success of the mission no matter what. And it looks like in the face of an emergency, it had to do just that. There was only enough oxygen for one person to survive. And the QC had to calculate the probability, as it always does, who should receive that life-saving breath. No judgment, no reading tea leaves, just pure data analysis to give the answer to one simple question. Who had the biggest chances of completing the mission?
And it was...
Yes. The math pointed to you.
How do you know all this?
Because you know it. You always did. But you were so focused on your mistakes.
Because I feel that I can learn from them. And figuring out how to avoid bad choices.
What is a bad choice, really? You feel you could have made a lot of different decisions. Maybe it's not you. Mistakes can have good consequences too, you know.
Like what? Letting my altar split?
Maybe. Conflicts can open new, unexpected. Find and follow your disobedient side. You've spent a lot of time on this planet escaping the sun. Maybe it's time you started looking through the darkness and notice the light.
Light? What light? Hey.
That's it. It does. And you're cognizant. You've been shaking on that bed for an hour. I was honestly worried about the choice of settings I applied in that program.
No. I think you did everything right.
So, did it work? You look the same. Did anything change?
Yeah, to be honest. Everything's different. Just not the way I expected.
So?
I met myself. Another one? No, not like you. He was me, but
Things I probably always knew, but didn't see somehow. It's called the subconscious, Jan. Yeah, I guess it is. So, my subconscious told me that instead of trying to... It was... I'm sure it was. Did your subconscious by any chance mention how we could get out of here? Yeah. The technician. Do you really believe he's still alive? My subconscious seems to believe it. Well, that vehicle is definitely more maneuverable than our base. He said something about noticing the light. Did that make any sense to you? The light? Seriously? We risk everything to alter your mind, and all you come back with is a cliched epiphany about following the light? Doesn't the tur emit any light? Probably. But in case you haven't noticed, there's a sandstorm raging outside. We'd never be able to see anything, even if we had the most high-end... Wait a minute. What? Tell me. Low-frequency electromagnetic waves detection. Oh, now you're confusing me. Yeah, the navigation system. It can be switched into an auxiliary mode, tracing any... And that means if there was a source of artificial light somewhere nearby, the sensors could be able to locate it. And follow it. Right. If the technician really did find a way through the storm and the tur vehicle... Yours... Well, you never doubted that. Out of the storm. I don't want to be disproportionately enthusiastic, but it seems like our idea worked. Our idea? Yes. We brainstormed, didn't we? Sure. Shouldn't it be here? The exploration vehicle? We're close to the rendezvous point. It can't be far. I don't want to be disproportionately enthusiastic, but it seems like our idea worked. Our idea? Yes. We brainstormed, didn't we? Sure. Shouldn't it be here? The exploration vehicle? We're close to the rendezvous point. It can't be far.
I was wondering, aren't we getting any signal from the tour vehicle?
We are, but it's ambiguous and very... It seems to be close by.
So... Fine. I'll take a look around.
Good. We don't really know why we were lured here.
Lured?
Look. It... just...
Do you know your name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like me to address that? Hey, man. Want me to lend a hand with this? Would you like me to take care of that?
Hello? This is Jan Dolsky.
Yeah, you're alive. Thank goodness. We'd lost hope completely. Now, let's get you out of there. I want a full...
There was a sandstorm and all kinds of trouble, but I'm back online, and are you...
Yes, I am. Dr. Maxwell will not be a problem anymore. He's been discharged from his...
What about Lucas?
Mr. Pena displayed a reprehensible lack of loyalty to... Of course, he'd been Maxwell's close associate. In a way, I have to say, it breaks my heart.
Maxwell saved my life. And without his help...
Let's leave those explanations. You should know, however.
Yeah, I suspect...
So, I suppose that means he shared some... I'm sure he never told you.
He and Lucas...
Let me guess. Was it a heart...
Can you just tell me?
It's not a version. It's what actually happened. Facts easily verified. Of course, the details of the case have never been disclosed to the public. No wonder.
So what?
One of Maxwell's test subjects, a soldier, ran away from... Although the word suicide doesn't... He basically ripped himself to pieces.
What?
Exactly. Why? Turns out he altered people's minds as if they were machines. Made them switch personality.
Only a few more days, and we're getting out of here. I'm hopeful, you know? So, just a little sad that...
placed, time to summon the rescue team. But they can't find out about my altars. What the hell should I do? Wish the technician were here. Probably have something to say. Maybe he'd just say I shouldn't hide them at all. Face the truth with my head held high. Why should we hide like some criminals? They should be licking our boots. It's a simple task. Think. You're supposed to be the one who can do it. Believe in yourself. You can do literally anything. Damn. I'm sounding like the refiner. I need to get my shit together. But, cheesy as it might sound, it's not bad advice. I should stop doubting myself. There are things I'm good at. I mean, I found rubidium. Huh. That's what the rescue team will care about most. If there's anything they're not taking off without, it's their precious cargo. Yeah. That's it. I'll have to find a way to use rubidium to smuggle the altars back to Earth. The details are gonna need refining, but I'm sure the scientists can help me with that. For now... What the hell is that? Ah, shit. Pretty sure this was not supposed to happen. Please, can't anything be normal on this goddamn planet?
Check it out.
So, I have some bad news and some even worse news.
Does that mean you finally talked to someone on Earth about us?
Well, sort. It looks like they want me to keep you a secret from the rescue team. Smuggle you on board.
Oh. And for what reason, if I may ask?
It's politics, you know? The corporation wants to be in control of the narrative. I guess they don't trust grunts to keep their mouths shut. But, I'm not sure we need to worry about that just yet, because that was the less bad news. The worst news is... the rescue ship might end up not picking us up at all.
What?
I set up the beacon. Just as the light was going up in the air, suddenly something jammed it. As if there was, I don't know, an invisible barrier up in the sky.
Are you sure you activated the beacon correctly?
Yes, I'm sure. Trust me.
And the light got blocked by an invisible barrier. That's very strange.
Well, we need to do something about it. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been in vain. It's not just about the beacon. If light can't get out, then the ship won't get in either.
Yes. Right. Let's I suppose in that case, the conversation about smuggling is... I suggest we don't mention it to anyone just yet, so...
Right.
Yes. Let me research. We'll probably need them if we were to open...
Back home soon. It's been a ride, and we're all heading back to the... At least that's what shoot. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think anyone would have...
Maybe you're right. Man, you made me look like a fool.
I'm sorry. I feel like I'm the...
And you'll get...
Keep your fingers crossed for... And Agatha said they don't intend to involve you in my trial. So... Yeah.
What just happened?
Listen, we don't... The previous...
Not safe?
You said Agatha told you Vin Paulson wouldn't be held accountable. But...
Yeah. Military man. She told me to hide my altars from them.
Smuggle them?
Just say what you're thinking.
It might not be... If they believe they're safe.
An easy kill.
Damn it, Agatha. I should have known. I wish I could help you.
If you can. Lucas. Maxwell's former assistant, the guy. So, maybe...
Maybe I could press the wrong button. Things like that happen all...
Are you saying you could?
I could remove the... That way, they should...
Lana, you...
Yeah.
So...
I'll give it a...
Thank you.
Good...
trees. What are they really?
See, then better stay away. You really want to know? So, let me just say... Hey, man. Well, it is my... guess. Yup. Any new?
Yeah. He said your altars were only supposed to help you survive and...
Yeah.
What are you gonna...
I don't know. But if it does...
Okay.
Did you manage to find out more about the bear?
I'm afraid I don't have good news. For a moment, I was hoping we could redirect the ship to another area, but it seems that won't be possible. What we've called the barrier is, in fact, a strong force-filled layer of interlapping distortions. A sort of...
So it's yet another... Do you know where it stems from?
You see, that's the problem. Covering the entire surface like a dome.
Wait. What?
No, but it must have been here the whole time. Looming above us, invisible to the human. So, the cause of your ship's malfunction? It could have been.
Damn, that's incredible.
Landing planets are inanimate objects, Jan. You may have been saved by the QC prediction system. I believe the nature of this gigantic...
But how? We can't fly.
Right. But we've made fragmentary observations on the surface, and I've located 3 areas with particularly strong interference. They should be marked on your map.
I want you to...
Get out of my